Here we go. 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 Everybody, it's Chef Ken here. After some technical difficulties for Kinspiration Kitchen Live. We're back for another fun-filled edition. This one is a Q&A session with you and me and you, your mama and your cousin too. So this session is a summer session. Obviously, hello. And I'm going to be playing with some burgers. So you guys can ask me all types of questions while we're talking. And I have my handy dandy trusty wusty. Trusty. No, I didn't say rusty. That I did not say.
I think I heard rusty.
No, there's no rust. There is no rust. You have not rusted. No, I'm just kidding. And I think I'm older than you, but nevertheless.
All right.
Fee is in the place to be. Yay, yay, yay. And Fee and I have this thing. We really like burgers and steaks and all of that kind of stuff. And so I was like, hey, Fee, I'm in the mood for some burgers. So if you have any questions, if you have any burger related, grilling related, outdoorsy kinds of stuff related, that's what I'm here for today. And I'm going to be making I'm going to be grinding some chicken thighs. If you get the musical references, then you're right in the place to be. I'm going to be grinding some chicken thighs to make some chicken burgers. And because I didn't want to cross contaminate my little grinder attachment, I bought the lamb pre-ground. I was going to grind them both. That'd be really grinding. That would really put me on my grind, right? What we're going to do that. So today we're going to keep it simple, leaving it enough time. What's going on, Preston? Oh, hello, Miss Erica. What's going on? Hey. And so we're going to make some lamb burgers as well. And so you got a choice to make. Hey, people out there in TV land. Hey, people in TV land. Would you rather see me make some fries or some chips? Those of us who are on there, you just chime in and let me know. Would you rather see some fries or some potato chips?
Chips.
I have an engineer over here yelling chips. So I got one vote.
Have to go with the
I got one vote. No, you can. No, you don't know America. You can make your own vote. Did you just say both?
You can do both?
Oh my goodness.
Are you inspired to do both?
She's like, you can do both. You can do it. You can do it. All right, fine. Well, it looks like we might have to pull them both off. But first things first, Papa. I didn't do it. I'm just kidding. First things first, Chefy grinds all the chicken. Yeah, so first things first, we're going to get this chicken ground. I'm going to move my cutting board out the way because I don't want no problems. Boom. With my handy dandy kitchen aid. In case you've never seen what this looks like, it's a grinder attachment. I'm going to show you guys right here. Oh. Grinder. Grinding. Right? You know what I keep in my line in. All right? And then I'm actually going to move this over here so that you guys can see it. Yeah, move it over here so you guys can see it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see this happening. You won't be able to get this work. You understand what I'm saying? So first things first, I'm going to turn this on. Sorry for the noise. And these are kept cold. Have to keep them cold in order for them to do what they got to do. Push that in.
And are those thighs?
These are thighs. These are chicken thighs. The reason why I do chicken thighs versus breast is because I want to make sure I have the amount of fat in there. And you sound so sad. Doesn't it?
And how many, is there 4 chicken thighs?
Yep, so it's about a pound.
So 1 pound of lamb and 1 pound of chicken. So equal parts.
But they're not going to be the same burgers. We're making different kinds of burgers. That's why it's called Burger Wars. Because I didn't want to do beef. I mean, I was like, I couldn't make beef burgers. But that's just so...
So ordinary.
It's so basic. I heard you say chips. Erica said chips.
Chips.
There we go, there we go. So part of the reason that it's taking so long is because I chose the fine ground on this. There we go. And this is also how you make sausage. If you're into that kind of thing.
And this is how the sausage is made.
This is how sausages is made. But trust me, they're made in a grinder that's way bigger than this. And I think that's about all of it. So this is the last of the Mohicans. Get in there.
Yeah.
There we go. And your chicken.
Grind it up.
Let me grind it up. There you go.
You can't be missing them, see?
Mesmerized by the sound. I may have to cut that a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes, I promise you, I was at the store debating. I was like, I'm looking at this chuck, I'm looking at this sirloin, I'm looking at this. You definitely want to get a good amount of fat, right? I don't want something that's so very lean, because fat equals flavor, right? Because fat equals flavor. So I want to make sure I have something that is going to give me a good amount of fat. So when I make burgers, they have different fat concentrations when you buy beef. Some of them is really, really lean, like 90% meat, 10% fat. I've seen one with 95% lean and 5% fat. Like, why would I want that? At least not for this application. Right? If you're making something where you're trying to watch the fat content, then so be it. That's not where I'm at. That's not the world I want to live in. And I think that's all of my chicken. That is all of my chicken. Now I can get this out the way. Turn it off so you guys can hear me. And there we go. And that's what my chicken looks like, just like it does in the store, except in the stores it looks like little strings. It looks like little chicken strings.
That ain't taking any time at all.
Yeah, it took longer than I wish, but hey. But it is.
Like you can just buy the chicken thighs in the store.
You can buy it if you got a kitchen at home. All you gotta do is buy the attachment and go on about your business. Go on about your business. Can you unplug that? Thank you very much. Away we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Sunshine. Boop, 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 boop. And now, here we go. We're back. We're back. Move you guys back over so you can see. What's going on, K. Renee, Chi-Town's finest? What's going on, Malcolm? What's going on, neighbor? So here we have some lamb, we got some chicken, and I'm gonna get some herbs cut up for that. Now, you like onions?
I love onions.
You love onions. You like onions? She likes onions. My engineer today likes onions. She likes them a lot. So we're gonna get some herbs cut up to go into our burgers. Fresh herbs are gonna make all of the difference in the world. In the world. So I should be able to use pretty much the same herbs for both, even though I'm gonna get different flavors from them. Put a little bit of time, because I got time today. A little bit of thyme and a little bit of rosemary. A little bit of rosemary. Maybe a lot of bit of rosemary. Maybe a lot of bit of rosemary, which is one of my which is one of my favorite herbs. Pull that down.
Favorite herb?
Strip it. Yeah. Oh, Soul to Soul. Hello, Soul to Soul. Welcome. I see you over there. Back to life. I couldn't help it. Back to reality. How do you want it? Jazzy Faye. There we go. Get this chopped up. Uh-oh. That's too big. I know you don't. You have a cheese. You don't like cheese like that, do you?
Not a big fan.
Not a big fan. Doesn't matter what kind. You hate them all.
It depends on what the cheese is placed on. So I like mac and cheese. I like cheese on pizza. Burgers, not so much.
What
But-
if the cheese was in the burger? Nope. Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to stuff it. No? Okay, all right. Say less.
I don't want you to waste a burger on it.
I wouldn't. I won't
You
waste
like
your
all
time.
burgers?
All right. So we have the Fiend Herbs, wheat, Fiend Herbs, and I think I want to.
So you're using that for both of them, that amount?
Yeah, that's gonna be good for both. I need a bowl. So, back to your question about the beef. I was debating as to which kind I was going to use, and I do like to mix the different parts, right? And the reason I like to mix the different parts, can you see it? We good? The reason I like to mix the different parts is because you get different beef flavors from different parts of the cow, and most people don't. Different parts of the cattle, and most people don't realize that. So, if you want a more beefy flavor, do you want to go with something like a short rib or something that is going to come from this area? And that's going to give you a really good amount of flavor. So now I'm going to go in. I feel like I'm a DJ. I think my watch just made some sounds like, he is a DJ. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and get some onion in it. We could use onion powder, garlic powder, but today we so fresh,
So
fresh, so clean. I'm going to use some fresh. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use some roasted. I'm going to use some roasted garlic to put in there. Yeah. Roasted garlic and onion to get in there. Get in there. Yeah. There we go. Take this outer skin off because I don't need that.
Now you're cooking these inside on the griddle.
Yeah,
Will these also be okay to cook on the grill?
absolutely. These are grillable. It's just I got the air on and I'm not going to be running in.
It was almost 100 degrees.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm not going to be running in and out over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. We're not doing that today.
That's right. Don't let my good air
Don't
out.
let my good air
Don't
out.
let the good air out.
Don't let my good air out. So I'm going to cut up just some minced onion real quick. Just, chop it up. So, I think I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to caramelize some onions for the finish. I'm going to caramelize some onions for the finish. That's what we're going to do. And as soon as I get these burgers situated properly, so what I'm going to do is a smash burger on the chicken. Actually, I'll do a smash burger on the lamb, and then I'll do the chicken on the grill. I know you're like, well, wait, what? Wait, what? What you talking about, Liz? All right, and in we go there, and in we go there.
Making house burgers.
Yep. And now I'm gonna cut the rest of these up for our caramelized onions. Let's get fancy. Let's do some wine in those caramelized onions, shall we?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. All right, Fee, red or white?
Onions?
Do I have anybody online? Anybody online commenting?
I wouldn't know how to see.
We don't know how. All right, so we're gonna hit this little thing right there.
The question was red onions or white onions?
No wine.
Oh, red wine. red, ready, light up.
All right. My knife is getting dull.
How can you tell?
By the effort of me going through this here onion. You notice how hard it's thumping at the end? Yeah, that's how I know. That's
How often do you, I know you're a chef, yeah, and you probably
I
use
knew
your
that question was
knives
coming.
a lot more
As soon as I
often than the
said
normal
that,
person. But yeah, how often do you sharpen them?
I hone them quite often. I don't sharpen them as much.
What's the difference?
All right, I'll show you the difference. Do I have a steel here? All right. I'm so glad you asked. That's an excellent question. So this is a steel, right? That I can use to hone. All right, so the knife has teeth. Let me show you something. So the knife has teeth, and what this basically acts like is braces for teeth.
Okay.
Okay? If the braces don't work, baby needs new teeth. Then I would take out a stone and cut new teeth on the knife.
Oh, I get it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Then I would, put them back in alignment, because all this does is line the teeth up. Yeah.
That was a good analogy, chef.
Yeah. So look, doesn't really work well when you have on gloves, but so that's why this has little ridges on it. Yeah, if you take your little thumb and go around, you can feel it, feel the ridges. Ruffles have ridges.
Oh, actually, I don't feel
You got to go around. Now you feel it, right?
it. They're horizontal.
They're
ones.
horizontal. Yep.
Got it.
Excellent. And now for my next trick. Let's get to caramelizing. Yes.
So, are you using avocado oil, olive
Olive.
oil? You use olive oil?
I'm going to put some butter in here as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
And that prevents the olive oil from burning, right? The butter?
No, it's just going to add more flavor.
Oh.
If it's going to burn, it's going to burn. Burn, baby, burn. It's going to be a disco
So I always
inferno.
thought that olive oil was not high oil heat that you
It
can.
is not. It's not a high heat oil.
Okay.
But it's going to give me, I have just enough heat for it to caramelize.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I got just enough heat for it to caramelize. It doesn't need to be on excessively high heat. We don't want that smoke. And yep, and we're gonna do some Cabernet in them. Once they start to caramelize real good. Go ahead and get my garlic in. Would you like some? I want to put some cheese in the chicken. Yeah, let's put some cheese in the chickens. Cheese in the chickens. Hey, what's going on, sis? Hey, Janie.
Is that this cheese right here that I saw earlier?
So I have a cheddar cheese, a aged white cheddar that we can put in there, or we can get fancy and put the dill Havarti in it. Ooh.
Turn that around so they can see it. What is it?
Say that again.
Turn it around so they can see it. What is it?
I got some dill Havarti, and I also have some white cheddar. Yeah. All right. Oh, I can start to smell them now. And give those a little salt.
So I wasn't paying attention. How many cloves of garlic was that?
That was about 3
3? Okay.
3 to 4, 3 to 4, maybe 5, possibly 6. I don't know. I wasn't counting either. I just started using them. Either way it goes, that's a good amount. That's about 2 tablespoons of garlic chopped.
I love garlic too.
Me too. That goes there. That goes there. So I'm going to get all of my mise en place together. Get all of this stuff situated properly. All right, so I want you to note, while I'm caramelizing onions, I want you to see this. This is a sweet onion, Vidalia onion. So I'm making and caramelizing a sweet onion like this. It's got more sugar than a regular onion does. So that's why we're getting the caramelization out happening really quickly. All right. Awesome. And another way it's going to help me get some of that caramelization happening, is I'm going to hit it with just a dab of water. And that's really going to make it do something. Make it do what it do. All right. So which cheese would you say? What did we say was going to go in our chicken? You want to go with the fancy cheese or the fancy cheese?
Fancy.
Fancy.
I mean, if we're gonna go fancy, might as well go.
If we're going fancy, might as well go fancy pants.
Now, I don't dislike cheese. I do like cheese. I'm just weird about what I like cheese on, so I'm excited to try it on this chicken curry.
All right. You said what you trying to? I'm trying to tell you, I ain't no punk. Shout out to everybody who's joining me. Do you see any comments down at the bottom yet?
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
You don't think it's what?
I don't think it's working or connected.
You don't think it's working?
Yeah.
See if you can connect on the Facebook and see if there's anybody saying anything. I appreciate you. I want to make sure I'm not missing any questions out there
Put me to work.
in Happy Land,
Facebook.
in TV Land. Oh my. Do you like a piece of cheese? Me too.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
No questions as of yet.
On YouTube?
Check YouTube.
Hope it's live. I feel sad if it wasn't.
I don't know. That's a good piece of cheese.
All right. And now it's time for the wine. There we go. And now for my seasonings. Salt. We both get that. 1, 2. One big one. And my pepper.
So we do have a question from Sean from the Batter and Berry Suburbs location. He wants to know what keeps you going and motivated.
Food! No, what keeps me going and motivated is I love cooking and I love cooking for people. Yeah, I love cooking for people. I think that's pretty much what does it. I'm a foodie. Yeah, I'm a foodie and I love to eat. And I love to feed people. I'm gonna put a little bit of spice in that one. Yeah, I just love to feed people. I love to eat. I eat every day just like everybody else does.
That's a good thing.
I eat like everybody else does, but the way I eat is very interesting because I found my Worcestershire. I know it's in her somewhere.
I'm not seeing it cooking styles of US?
I know I should have bought it. Uh-oh. Hi.
Oh, okay, here's one. Someone's asking, so you love to cook, but what's your culinary education background? Like, where did you learn?
Man, I went to every school in Chicago. No, literally. I went to every culinary school in Chicago. I went to every cooking school in Chicago.
How
at
long
the
was
time.
your journey then? From first cooking
And
school to where
then
you
I
got-
also went to Le Cordon Bleu in London. Also took classes in New York,
Oh, wow.
classes in Philly, classes in Vegas. I mean, school in Vegas. Welcome to Miami. I've literally cooked all over this country. Did I say London already?
Yes. How
Did I
long
say
were you in
Spain?
London? You did not say Spain.
Spain.
That's cool.
And I took a class in Spain. Yeah, well, I learned how to make paella in Spain. Where else can you? I mean, true story. Learn how to make paella in Spain.
So then, considering you've been to all these different places, what would be your cooking style? You have like if someone was to describe your cooking.
Contemporary American.
Different American, okay.
Here's why. What is America? Welcome to America. I mean, I'm not talking about the political sense. No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about in the sense of its cuisine. American cuisine is a melange of everybody else's. Because America is made up of different races and from different places. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. I'm looking for some harissa. Maybe it's in there. No, that's the Spanish. That's the ají seasoning. That'll work. Can you take the ají out of there, please?
Yes, I can.
So I'm gonna use some Spanish seasoning in here.
You said ají?
The one that says ají right here. Oh, look. So my onions are just about there. They're just about there. I just want to break them down just a little bit more. So every time I add water, it's going to bring out some more sweetness, some more sugar.
Ají?
Wait, let me ask you a question. Where's your spice level? Are you a spicy girl or you don't like spicy?
I'm a mild.
You're a mild.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road?
I could do a hint of spice.
Smell that.
I smelled it.
You smell that?
It's pretty spicy.
It's pretty spicy. I was gonna do harissa. I was gonna do
Are
some
you guys
harissa.
spicy people?
I'm a spicy.
She's a spice girl.
I can do medium spice.
I'll tell you what I
No,
want,
you're
what I
fine.
really, really want.
No, she didn't just do that. Yes, she did just do that. That's amazing. That is amazeballs. All right. So now we got that situated. I almost want to put some ketchup. In the lamb. Just a little bit of tomato for a little bit of acidity. Little dab will do you. There we go. One more. And there we go.
So another question from Chef Sean. What is the key to mastering your meat temperatures?
Okay, Mr. Sean, I see you coming with the questions. Burning yourself. So I think the key to mastering your meat temperatures is actually knowing what part of the animal the piece comes from, and how that piece acts. Because if you're not using a thermometer, which in your early phases you want to use a thermometer, but once you got past those early phases and you're moving on to the advanced levels, if you're working on a line, you don't have time. You can't use a thermometer. You just can't. And I need a scoop. Scoop. And a mandolin.
Ooh, I love that.
Don't we all? I have to use all of these cups now that I've made them dirty. so dirty. Oh, there we go. Did you notice the sound change?
It's more like sizzling.
Yeah. So now my onions are caramelized, and I'm gonna let them sit and rest and chillax. Let them chillax a little bit, and now it is time to make some burgers.
Burger time, burger time.
Make the burgers and then let them rest. So to mastering temperatures, the only way to do it is to get to doing it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But I'll show you on my hand how to know when something is what it's supposed to be. Right. 1, 2,
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
Shut the door. I don't know if that's.
I don't know if that's
I
right.
don't
Look,
think that is
are
right.
we doing like traditional or are we doing like Freddie? Which one?
I know, right? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
Yeah,
We got you on that one.
got you on that. There we go.
So what? How? Okay. When you're forming your patties, how thick is the patty and what's the diameter? Like how?
I would say it depends on how lean the meat is because it's going to shrink.
Okay.
How you're going to cook it, like what your temperance is for cooking it.
Okay.
If you are afraid of temperature meat, if you're afraid of temperatures, I would make them as thin as possible.
Okay. So that way you know they're cooked all the way.
Flip
through.
it, put it on the grill, flip it. It does not take long. The thicker you are, or the thicker that it is, the longer you have to wait for it to cook.
So I know you have to. I know like with beef burgers you can do rare, medium.
You can do that. You cannot do that with chicken.
Okay. I know you can't.
You can do it. You can do it with
Do it
any
with
kind
lamb?
of. You can do it with any kind of red meat. You
Okay.
cannot do that with any kind of poultry.
You can't have a raw chicken.
You can have whatever you like.
You can have whatever.
But you can have something else along with it too. You can have salmon, but not from the sea. And that's not what you want for your life. Trust me. All right, I'm gonna move these over here. Get them ready for the grill, and then on to the next phase. The bird. The bird is the word. And I'm just gonna form these by hand. Uh-oh. I need to spray this first. And here's the reason why. They're not coming off nicely. Because this chicken doesn't have a lot of fat. And its oil don't want to act right. There we go.
Can you switch your glove for those of us that don't want the other meat?
Say that again?
Can you switch your gloves for those of us that don't
Oh,
want the other meat?
yes. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
She said, I don't want any.
I don't want no lamb.
I don't want no lamb.
All right, and so there we go. 1, 2, 2.
Hey.
So you're freehanding these versus forming them with the cup. Is that a purposeful difference?
Not really. I don't want to dirty up another cup. Even though I already did, it doesn't really matter. Does it really matter? And you need some more. There we go.
So I noticed with those, do you season the outside of the burgers too, or you put all the spices in?
It's all in. It's all in. Now, here is a trick. Which, if I had space, I could put these right in the freezer. Let them chill a little bit. If I had space in the freezer, I would do that. I don't have space in the freezer, so I can't do that.
What would that do?
Help them. That will help them stay formed a little bit better. And so that means I need a plate.
So what else have you made burgers out of besides
Oh, my
lamb,
goodness.
chicken, and beef? What else have you made?
I've made burgers out of salmon.
Okay.
I've
Do
made
you call
burgers.
that salmon burger or salmon croquette?
No, that's a burger.
That's correct.
A burger is a burger. It's not a croquette unless you. Croquette means croquant. Means you're gonna make it crunchy.
Okay.
That's what croquette really means. It means you're gonna make it crunchy. Make it crunchy. And so you said we want chips and fries. I don't think it'll work.
You better work.
Is it okay if the skin is on these chips? Yeah?
Absolutely.
All right. So this is a mandolin, aka this will remove your fingers if you're not careful. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I get the right thickness. I don't like you. Rinse that off. Rinse that off. And we're gonna check to see where our thickness level is. And that is a little too thick. A little too thick. It needs to be close to like 1/16. See the difference? You can almost see through it.
Yeah.
You can't see through it. Flippity flippity, no flippity flippity. That's gonna make a good chip. That's not gonna make a good chip. All right. That's gonna be like one of those. No, it's not gonna make a good chip. It's not even gonna be like a kettle chip. It's just not gonna fry all the way through. It's gonna be. It's gonna burn before it chipatizes. I just made that word up.
Chipatize.
Before it chipatizes. All right. And so now I'm going to just go through and now you can see what I'm talking about. Right? And I could probably go a tad bit thinner. Thinner. And let's see what that does. Oh yeah.
So can I see the thinness of one of those, the new ones? Okay.
Wavy, baby. Uh-oh. You get down. Get down. Get down on it.
Come on now.
Get down on it. You really need to.
Get down.
And there we go. So now we have that. My wife happens to love chips. Oh, here we go, Ant Dog. Precious J. Who we got? My black is beautiful. Hey. We just out here cooking.
So I have a question.
Go for it.
When you wave to people on Instagram, how do you do that from your side?
Right here. It's right. Oh, from here.
Okay.
Have a little. They pop up right there, and I say what's up to them.
And you just wave.
And
'Cause
I wave?
remember, I think it was last week, maybe, you waved to me and I was like, you can't wave back.
Oh, really?
'Cause
you
there was
hit the
nothing on
wave
my
button.
end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They waved me first. Well, they say hello first. All right, so that's that. That's real simple. Now, one thing that I can do is I can remove the starch from these chips,
Okay.
right?
And why would we want to do that?
So that they don't stick together and they'll crystal up a little bit faster.
Okay.
But in doing that, I have to take them through a whole nother process of getting the water off,
Explain that.
right? So if you look at them right now, they're wet,
Yes.
right? So I have to go through a process of trying to make them kind of dry out somewhat.
So like rinsing them. You just gotta rinse them in water?
So if I rinse them in water to get the starch out, then I'm adding water to them. I'm adding moisture to them.
Okay. And they
Right.
will get crispy?
They will not get crispy. They will. Let me show you the way to go. My oil is already at 360 degrees. And I'm going to turn this down so you can start to hear it.
Okay, and this is a straight cut potato. It's
That's
not
a
been
straight
rinsed.
that's a straight
Not-
potato chip. And in we go. You should
Will
come
we
over here and
taste the
take a look.
difference? Okay, I'll look. Will we taste the difference?
So when you buy chips that are store bought, they're gonna come with a coating on them. These are not gonna have a coating.
Okay. So they're frying, so what am I looking for? Or am I just gonna notice the difference between this one and the next one?
Are you gonna notice the difference between this one and the next, man? That's an excellent question. Right now they're gonna kind of look like. Move this over here. Right now they're gonna kind of look like Pringles.
Yes.
right?
Oh yeah, I do see that.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of look like Pringles. And so what's gonna happen is once I, essentially dry them off, they're gonna start to brown a lot faster.
Okay.
Or they're gonna get crispy a lot faster. And that's all I want. I just want to get them dried off.
So you're just pat drying them.
That's it. I'm just pat drying them. Now, normally, I promise you, I don't go through all of this. But I'm trying to teach you something. Trying to learn you something.
You're gonna learn today.
You're going to learn today. All right. And then, and here it is.
Okay.
Now, let's see if that is crispy. Not yet. Kids, do not try what I just did at home.
Teflon fingers.
Yeah. I can't feel my fingers when I cook food, but I love it. Yeah, so please don't try that at home. You want to go sticking your fingers in hot grease? That's by all means. Let me know how that works out for you. Sean, don't try it, please. Yeah, so that is one way to do it. Do it. And so then once you start putting them in, you're going to basically make it rain with the chips. And is that a cultural thing? If I say that?
Make it rain with the chips.
Make it rain with the chips. They have to go in individually. They cannot go in together.
Okay.
You have to put them in individually. And you cannot season them beforehand.
They'll stick, right? If you just put them all in together.
Yeah, they're gonna look like that.
Okay.
Which if you're trying to do a design or whatever the case might be, that'll work too. Now, if I wanted to make them, if I want to have some fun, I could make a cornstarch coating for them, which will make them get a little bit crispy, little bit of coating on them. I'm not doing that. That's the only way I can get something a seasoning to stick to these. Beforehand, you would have to pre-coat them with something. And there they go. So you notice how they're browning unevenly? Mm-hmm. We want to eliminate that problem. Because what has to happen is you have to get rid of the moisture in order for them to brown properly. Charge! And who else do we have? Nobody. Everybody. And then I'm going to cut up our fries, which is a whole nother process. Because there are fresh cut fries and then there are French fries.
I love fresh cut fries.
Right, so fresh cut fries are they're cooked once. They are not cooked more than once.
Oh, maybe I don't know the difference. Hold on. What's the difference between French fries and fresh cut fries?
All right. Anytime you buy fries from the store, they're in a frozen section, they've already been cooked once.
Okay.
They've been partially cooked in either hot fat or water, or some combination of the two, or some chemical that they won't tell you what it is.
I don't think I knew that.
Some combination of oils. Yes, they've been cooked partially. And so when I do these, you're going to see what I'm talking about. We're going to cut this potato up, and we're going to get it cracking.
Crack-a-lackin'.
All right, I'm done with that. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Gonna make a move right for me.
So do you have like a preferred thickness for when you're making French fries at home so that they...
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. It really depends on what I'm eating them with. So these are going to be about 3/8 inch cut.
Okay.
Skin on, and now we're going to make our little batons from that. Or allumette. Make a little allumettes from that. And I'm not wasting any potato. I'm not squaring it off. We're going to get this whole potato.
You're going to get this potato.
Right? And there it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're going to eat the whole potato. No scraps. No waste. Zero waste. This is a no waste environment. If I'm eating, steak fries are going to be a little bit larger. Home fries, steak fries and home fries are about the same. And all right, so straight in.
Okay.
Straight in, aka fresh, home fries. And let's see. Crispy chips. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Yep. We gonna be all right. So those are gonna go straight in, right? I think I need another potato. I think this ain't enough.
Well, you're gonna have the fries too, so it should be enough.
Yeah, but it's not enough. I need another potato. I need another potato because these are gonna be so good. All right, actually, maybe I don't. That'd be a little greedy.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. Sometimes you gotta
Always
listen.
listen to your wife.
Sometimes you gotta listen.
She knows what she's talking about.
She be knowing.
She be knowing. So are the 2 potato chips that you just cooked, and those going to be appetizers for Kayla?
All right.
I think they should be an appetizer for
I think so too.
the switcher.
All right. I'm gonna let them cook. I'm gonna let them cook until they're done. These I'm going to. I just feel like I need some more.
No, you don't. Give me that chip. I have to taste it and see if it's chipping.
One for me.
See if the chip is chipping.
Thank you.
Crunch.
It sounds like it's chipping. Chip, chippity, chip, chip, chiree.
That was a good crunch, wasn't it?
This is a good chip. It doesn't even have salt on it. Like it's
I know.
good.
It's
Got nothing.
good.
All you taste is potato. I'm gonna put some Cajun seasoning on them when they're done.
Yes.
Pop up, pop up. All right. And we're gonna make some watermelon lemonade, right?
Or I thought it was limeade. Did you say limeade?
She doesn't
or
like
lemonade?
lime. Somebody around here doesn't like lime.
Oh, okay. So yes, watermelon lemonade.
So here's what I can do. I'm gonna show you this little trick. Here's a little trick.
Okay.
Make some simple syrup.
How much water you put in there?
Half a pot.
Half a pot. How big is your pot? Is that 2 quarts?
That's not even 2 quarts. It's like
1.5?
probably like a quart. Yeah. And sugar. It's in one of these containers. Is it you? Nope.
It's down below. You see that purple bag?
Purple bag. I don't use sugar a lot, clearly. CMA, pure cane sugar.
So what's the ratio of sugar to water?
The ratio of sugar and water should at least be. You can make it as sweet as you want. You can go as high as 2 to 1,
Okay.
or as low as 8 to 1.
Okay. Are you going?
This is going to be like 6 to 1. All right, and here we go. You know they're done when they start to float.
Oh, let's see.
Hold it up a little bit so we can see.
You know they're done when they start to float.
Okay. Yeah.
Float on. I'm gonna show anybody who's watching here. Floating. All right. Now they're floating. And now these are ready to come out. So, come out. Let's go ahead and get them seasoned.
And what's the seasoning?
This is Dee's spice mix. Or Dee's seasoning. All right. And now I have to start the process. I'm going to blanch these real quick. I'm going to put them in the hot oil and then take them out.
So I wanted to see. You said float. I wanted to see.
seeing now, the bubbles are pain leaving their bodies. I don't know what's wrong with them. So no, what's happening is the moisture that's on the inside is now coming out. The bubbles are the evaporation of the moisture, the evaporation of the water.
Give us free.
Give us free, exactly. And burger time. It's not water time.
50 minutes.
How much?
50.
5-0?
Yes.
Which one did I say was going where?
Chicken were smash burgers?
Chicken smash!
Is that what, yeah.
I don't know.
There we go. Notice, they are already floating slightly. That means they're partially cooked. Can you see that they got a little bit of color on them?
Mm-hmm.
We'll bring it over for the people to see. Notice they got a little bit of color on them.
Very little, but
Very
a
little. Right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to stop them from cooking.
Why would you do that?
You'll see. I'm going to show you.
Because he don't love us.
You don't love us. You don't love me. You don't love me.
Now I can start cooking these puppies off.
One by one.
What I'm going to do is aim for them to not go into the same place as the last one went.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does.
So it's okay to do these chips in batches. As a matter of fact, you should do them in batches.
We're gonna like skills fries.
Another appetizer for me.
We're gonna skills fries. This one, turn around,
Ooh,
we're
this
gonna be
one's
gone.
perfect.
It's hot. Ooh, I shouldn't have stolen it.
That was a perfect fry.
And goes the fries.
Chips.
Fry down, my guys. Are y'all swiping my?
What? What?
It be your own people. It be your own people. Swiping, no swiping.
We gotta compare it.
Now you
Compare
see
and
it.
contrast.
Now you don't.
There we go. Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, so I smush my burgers all the time. Am I just smushing all the juiciness out?
Yes. That's exactly what you're doing.
So if you want a dry burger, smush it.
And if I,
If
okay.
you want it dry, then you go ahead and smush it.
So don't squish the burger if I want it to be juicy.
Don't smush the burgers.
Don't smush it.
Don't
not
smush me,
smush
cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying. Ooh,
I
get
think
that drill mark on that one.
I lost the fingerprint. He looks hot. I don't have fingers like him.
So now what's happening is I have to keep moving my chips around. So that they cook evenly. This is not something you can just let sit.
Those fries would have been gone the next time you turned around. I just moved them away.
That's
From
hot.
us.
And flip.
Ooh,
those
yeah,
look good.
good grill marks.
Bada boom.
Now, with I know you said with beef, there's certain percentages if you want it to be like a juicy burger versus a dry burger. What about lamb? Like, is it
You can treat lamb just like beef.
okay? So, are there when you buy lamb, are there certain fat percentages listed, or
I don't know if I looked at the fat percentage on that particular one. I don't think.
It doesn't matter?
I did. No, we just gonna eat it.
you like it's still gonna be there?
How fat is my lamb? How fat is my lamb? So look, you know when they're done? When they stop frying.
And we know that they stop frying when like the bubbles go away, right?
When the bubbles go away.
We don't hear them going.
When the bubbles go away.
Now I heard you call the spice blend D spice.
D.
D? What's in it?
D battery. It's a proprietary spice mix. D can tell you. Only D knows.
So it's just a general spice blend.
Yeah, it's a spice blend made by my homie
Got it. Okay.
from Wyoming. All right. My chicken burgers are happy
How do you know when they're done?
because I'm looking at the albumin come out of them.
Looking at the what?
The albumin. Albumin is the protein that lets me know when they're done. Only albumin. Albumin is the protein.
That's the white stuff that we.
That is,
Yeah.
you knew it. You've done this before, huh? She be knowing.
I just didn't know it was called albumin.
So those are situated. And put some more chips in. And we're about done, homie. All right, so we got bun choices.
Ooh,
You want fancy? Fancy? Or really fancy? I'm just kidding.
brioche.
You want brioche? I
No,
got
no,
brioche that's seeded.
I'm showing the out.
And I even have pretzel.
What is this? This is another brioche.
That's the
but
brioche that's got seeds in it.
Tuxedo seeded. And then a pretzel. So
Ooh.
do you have a recommendation based on the protein? Like,
I think you should try. I think the garlic and herb will go really, really good with the lamb.
okay, that makes sense.
Get in there. Yeah. And your potato.
So the garlic and herb pretzel bun for the lamb burgers, and then for the chicken burger,
Take the brioche.
brioche. They're both brioche buns. So one is just seeded.
One is just
not.
seeded, one is not. It's getting hot in here. So dump your potatoes. All right, and now those are done.
So, do you toast the buns or do anything with the buns?
Yes. So I'm going to put the bun on the flat top.
Ah.
Put the needle on the record. And you don't want any cheese, right?
For me, no. No, thank you.
Do you want some more cheese on top of your burger?
You want some more cheese in my burger?
I love cheese. Give me all the cheese.
I know it says tear, but it's not.
All right. So now we got chips and burgers. I'm sorry you laughed, little guy.
This is not open. It says tear, but it's not. It's not open.
Boom. boom, boom, boom.
He's got a knife for that. He'll just slice it.
Boom, boom, boom. And you say you wanted more cheese on it, right?
Yes.
cheese, please.
Cheese, please.
Do you want seeded or not seeded?
Seated, maybe? You're at 1 hour.
For 1 hour. Hour of power. And more cheese. Just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Go Bunty. And we got a bun already. Do we want a brioche? I mean, do we want a pretzel bun?
Pretzel bun, yes. For the lamb, right? And that's for the chicken.
All right. There we go. Pop these right in the oven. And let's go with these two. Pop them right on the grill. And to make lemonade.
Oh, I forgot about the lemonade.
I did not. This was about to happen. Simple syrup goes in. And no cheese for you, right?
I'll do
No.
a small slice.
No. I'm gonna put some
I
on
want to try
mine.
it with the Havarti.
You want the Havarti on it? You want the deal?
Yeah, just on the side though.
I'm gonna put it on the side because if you don't like it, I know you like the cheese on the side. I know you like the cheese on the side. Yeah, I know you like the cheese on the side. All right.
Perfect, yeah.
You can move the chips out of the way if you need more space.
Yeah, I gotta move them because I gotta cut a watermelon.
Yeah, you can put them over here, out of your way.
I can put the chips over here out of my way.
Yeah.
You mean in your way?
Crunchy.
Aha. Perfecto. And bada bing, bada boom. Those are done. That was quick and painless.
I forgot about the ones in the oven.
Off and off. Off and off.
Get the ones out the oven. Did you get the ones out the oven?
Did I get the what? And boom, 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 boom.
There's a piece of meat.
Switch out the cutting board. I'm not even gonna use the cutting board anymore.
That was quick and easy. I've never seen that before.
There we go. Notice nice little chunks are already chunked. Wish I had some mint. Ooh, I don't. So we're gonna keep it moving. She was not lying about them chips.
Oh, whoop.
It's okay, I got more. More. All
I'm
right.
trying to make some space for you.
I feel you. I understand. And then
What's that?
lemon. And in goes the lemon. And next thing goes in is the ice. And then
Shake, shake, shake.
You're making a mess. I thought you were using a blender.
And then what's going to happen is the simple syrup. The simple syrup is going to melt the ice, and as well as cause the cause the sugar and all of the flavor in the watermelon to boop, to bloom. And it's going to be some damn good lemonade.
It looks delicious.
All right. And take that out, that out. 1, 2. I'm not gonna grab this hot pan like that. I can guarantee that. And there you go. And there we go. Now it's time to play Bob and build a burger. You want tomato?
No.
I know you don't. You know, no sense in asking that silly question. She just wants more chips. Do you do mayo?
Very. Just a smear.
A smear?
Or smear. Like one swipe. I can help with that.
You can fix it yourself.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight that. I'm not gonna fight you on that one. We're gonna go here. And 1. And 2. And 3. And a treat for you. You move. And a treat for me. And we grab a plate. Please. And I'm gonna move this out the way. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome very much.
To that. And I know you want some onions.
Oh, I forgot about the caramelized.
I did not forget about the onion. We. What's that on the plate? Can I see that on the plate? Thank you. It's not so hot anymore. That's a lie. It's still hot.
So what? So besides onions, I heard you say mayo. What other things do you normally put on your burger?
Pickles.
Pickles. Ooh. Do you like dill or the?
I like bread and butter chips. I like bread and butter chips. I think I bought some. I did. You want pickles on yours? Classic. 1 and 2. You like pickles?
I love pickles.
You love pickles? 1 and 2. And last but certainly not least, and we're out of here. what happens is those fries are going to get nice and crispy. But in the meantime, in between time, we can go ahead and show the people what we got. We have some fries. We have some chips. You know what those chips need? There we go. And that is the king. That I think the war is done.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I think we're done on that. And you say you want a little bit of mayo, right?
Yes.
There we go. So everybody, we just finished another episode with a few questions and a few answers. And we made some burgers. Make the burgers do what they do. And we got some fries. We're gonna put the fries over here. And we got some chips. We're gonna put the chips over here. It's like two camps. Because they kind of challenged me. I want them both. Oh, you hear how crispy those are? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. These did stick together.
All right. And thank you for joining us on Kinspiration Kitchen for another episode of some really, really cool, fun summer stuff. Oh, wait. Then we got lemonade. Watermelon lemonade. You want to give it a taste and see what it do? Mm-hmm. Grab your glass right there. I just want to stir it up. There you are. See if that works.
All right. Thank you very much.
And I shall do the same.
We got this really good. It's like sweet, but not too sweet.
Sweet and sour. Half an hour.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Notice these these potatoes look drastically different.
No. Yeah, these are more like
Yes, they are exactly flimsy.
I like flimsy fries.
You like flimsy fries?
I like flimsy fries.
I like flimsy fries and I cannot lie. All right, well, let's take a look at these then.
This is really good.
Now that is hot. Notice the difference.
Yeah, those are just
Wimpy.
those are standing at attention.
These are like 10 hut.
Yes.
Attention, fries. Attention. So that is French fried, fresh fried. All right. So now you see the difference. Now you know the difference. And now I think I'm done. Kinspiration Kitchen, Battle of the Burgers. All right. So thank you for joining us on Kinspiration Kitchen. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Hopefully you can hear me. We won't know. We made some chicken, we made some lamb, we made some chips, and we made some fries. I did so that was technically 5 things. 6 if you count that. And we'll see you next week. Next time you can come around. We got some really, really fun stuff in store. So make sure if you want to be in the audience, you just hit the link at the bottom where it says Kinspiration Kitchen, or you just get kinspired.com, and that'll get you to us, and we'll get you situated properly. I promise you. It's the experience. It's the scratch and sniff. You can't get all of these smells from where you are. You got to be here. 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 And don't get any FOMO. You don't have to have a fear of missing out. You can just get Kinspired. All right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time on Kinspired.